Context is crucial if you want to get a high grade in your English literature. Students often find it tricky, but I've got a couple of simple tips that should make it much easier. Number one, be specific, so that instead of talking about how Elizabethans are generally suspicious of witches, you reference the specific book that King James I wrote in 1597, Demonology. You talk about how when King James was King of Scotland, the number of witch trials increased significantly. And my second big tip is that you weave in your context. You don't just have one big chunk at the end of your paragraph. You look at your context when you look at the quotations. So, for example, if we're analysing the beginning of Macbeth, when he meets the witches, and they are described as withered and wild in their attire. Now, we could see this as a direct echo where the writer is trying to please the king by making sure that his description of the witches accords with the way that the king has described them in Demonology. So, where possible, you analyse the context with the quotation, you weave it in, and where possible, you be specific, with specific dates and specific facts that happened. That will make it much higher scoring.